Learned something about myself that didn't come from books or therapy language or guessing. It came from survival. I am someone who feels deeply. I don't skim the surface of emotions. I live in them. I speak them. I mean what I say. And when things fall apart, I don't disappear. I stay. That didn't come from comfort. That came from loss. I stood face to face with both of my parents dead in front of me. No warning, no arms around me, no voices saying, I'm here. Just me. Alone, with a reality that split my life in two. I endured 11 years of abuse as a child. I grew up as the one who told the truth in families and rooms built on silence. So I became the black sheep, not because I was wrong, but because I refused to pretend. And when you survive that, you learn something early. You learn how to suffer alone. You learn how to hold pain without help. You learn how to stay standing when no one comes. That's why I don't abandon people when things get hard. But here's the part people don't understand. Every time someone ignores me, rejects me, goes silent, or only shows up when it's convenient, it doesn't just hurt in the present. It takes me back. It takes me right back to that moment where I was standing there with death in front of me and nobody around. That's what inconsistency feels like to my body. That's what emotional absence sounds like to my nervous system. It's not small. It's not casual. It's not no big deal. It's abandonment replayed. So when people disappear during hard moments or can only handle emotions when they're light or shut down when things get real, I don't just feel disappointed. I feel alone all over again. That's why I say I don't trust myself around people who cannot express emotions, who cannot communicate, who cannot stay present. Because I give too much to people who learn to run. I've noticed something else too. People don't always go silent because they're busy. Sometimes they go silent because truth makes them uncomfortable. I mirror people. I reflect what they avoid in themselves. I say out loud what they're afraid to name. And not everyone can stand in front of that reflection. So they disappear, they ghost, they distance themselves. Not because I'm too much, but because I'm too honest. The universe doesn't connect people randomly. Sometimes paths cross not because of how you met, but because of what you're meant to reveal. And when that revelation gets too real, distance follows. I understand trauma. I understand that some people learn to shut down as children and carried that into adulthood. I understand that some people only know how to survive by withdrawing, but understanding someone's wounds does not mean I have to relive mine. My emotional depth is a strength, but it requires safety to thrive. Sex without presence is not intimacy. Affection without consistency is not love. Listening without engagement is not support. Love should feel like warmth, like grounding, like someone staying when things get uncomfortable. I've been dependable. But I refuse to keep being the one who is never met. Familiarity is not compatibility. Survival should not be mistaken for tolerance. I'm not asking for perfection. I'm asking for presence. And anyone who cannot stand with me when things are real does not get full access to me.